This is the Poker Dome, located in historic downtown Las Vegas. We're on the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Fremont Street, the permanent home of the MansionPoker.com Poker Dome Challenge. Hello and welcome to the game, everybody. I'm John Kelly, alongside noted poker author Michael Koenig. He is our card guru. And what we've already seated 2 of the 6 players who will be sitting at our third $1 million qualifying table. Just 2 weeks ago, Southern California's Gagan Burke pulled out a dramatic heads-up victory. Then last week, England's Jason Martin took home the $25,000 grand prize and earned his seat at our current $1 million qualifying table. And Michael, everybody knows when it comes to the game of poker, experience. Experience is vital, always the key. But as we're figuring out with this speed poker crew, sometimes the new kids on the block can be lethal.
Yeah, John, the 6 players here have told us 4 of them have less than 2 years experience. 2 of them have been playing less than a year. What does this mean? Well, we've got some really special innate talent. These people had to wade through thousands of hopeful online qualifiers to get here. They've got something special, but they've got to prove it here on national TV in front of a live audience that it's not just a fluke. They've got what it takes to win the Poker Dome.
And checking out the leaderboard, I mean, for all intent and purposes, basically still a dead heat. Nobody too far out in front, nobody too far behind in a deep hole. So these players just starting to find their groove to see who can take control of the table.
I mean, can you imagine, John, like you've only played golf in your backyard your whole life?
On a video game?
Yeah, video games like on the first tee for the U.S. Open, John Kelly. That's what these players are dealing with.
Knees rattling together, just slice one.
I mean, it's one thing to sit at home and click your mouse and nobody really knows who you are or what you're doing, and now these people are being examined.
We've seen it every week. It takes a little while for people to get comfortable, but once they do, usually a couple can start to be the leader of that pack and dominate the felt with some aggressive play.
And that man Kravchuk, as we referenced, his very first time to play live poker.
Well, he's out of Allentown, Pennsylvania, Mr. Kravchuk, playing poker for 18 years. His fantasy is to be a pro poker player, and this guy has a need for speed, and no, we're not just talking about speed poker.
I'm used to moving fast, or my bike, or my car. I just enjoy the adrenaline. I love the idea of a speed poker tournament, and I think I'm pretty much made for it. I guess the best way to put it is I'm a speed junkie, and I don't want to slow down.
Easy rider in the house, and he's got that in his blood, got the cool shades on. It sounds like he's ready to rock and roll.
What I want to see is Steve Kravchuk going to use his time extension tonight. Based on that interview, he doesn't need it.
No, because he's always on that. Lives and breathes for speed.
I'll tell you what, that really is a great attribute to have for speed poker here in the Dome. If you're able to make those decisions quickly and you like that kind of adrenaline rush, this game is made for you.
How much?
The top going down to Maverick and Goose, bumping chest, slapping high fives, the need for speed, which we do have. Kravchuk thinking, does he like his King 8? Quickly makes a decision because he likes the speed. Well, Russ Houghton representing the UK tonight, bringing his goods. And this is one guy hailing from a place that, yeah, we've heard a little bit about, from one of the most famous music cities in the entire world.
When I tell people I'm from Liverpool, quite a lot of people have been asking me about the Beatles and making that connection. In Liverpool city centre, there's quite a lot of things to do with the Beatles. There's Matthew Street, which is basically a big street in the centre of Liverpool, and there's loads of Beatles tribute things down there. I would say some people have got pride in the fact that the Beatles are from Liverpool. They're international stars.
Yes, he loves the Beatles, but judging by the kind of jewelry he's rocking, he might be a hip-hop fan as well. I think Jay-Z would be proud.
Man, I just want to hear Russ Horton talk a little bit more. Love that accent.
It's distinguished. It has that feel of blue blood. And I won't even attempt an English accent. So we know music comes out of Liverpool. We'll see what kind of poker players come out.
We actually have 2 players from Great Britain here at the poker table tonight. Mr. Horton and Ian Day, that man right there.
UK, well represented. 2 of our 6.
Day's raised it up. Massey considering if she wants to play with that Jack 10. Watch her countdown clock.
And that's always going to be a factor. She gets binged out. She lets it go. Day will take down the pot. Ian Day. Again, okay. He'll add a few chips to his stack and sweeten it up.
Back to 50.
Currently,
Now I gotta climb back to 50 here.
our slim chip leader, 55,000.
This is extraordinary. I mean, Ian Day, who just took that pot, this is his first time to play live poker as well.
And that makes it impressive. These guys never played live, very little experience, but qualifying, going through everything online and making it all the way to the dome, that's no small feat.
And they get him, they're like, what are these little rectangular things? Oh, those are cards.
And
Right.
who's this guy breathing on me? I'm used to having the dog over here, you know, change the diapers on the kids. Four-way action to the flop, a 7, a 3, and a 3. Craft check gets the hookup. And hearts all over the board, Michael.
Kohler probably likes his hand right now, but Massey has the better hard draw.
Craft check still the leader, catching
Craft
those
check
two
with,
threes.
yeah, the trip threes here. Certainly needs to bet with those hearts out there and the potential inside straight draw.
So his move would be to push and push the people off this hand. Elizabeth Massey lets it go.
We all have hearts.
Now, remember, Kohler does have that flush draw, but Elizabeth Massey had 2 hearts in her hand.
There it is.
My goodness.
The turn is not only an ace, it is a heart. 2 players. Kohler in front.
4,000.
And John Kohler's quick look at his chips like he couldn't wait to bet. I think an observant player will have noted that he really likes his hand at this point.
Craft check, that's like you get punched in the gut when you have a powerful hand and then it comes out.
On the other hand, he's getting 5-1 on the call here. Even if he knows that his opponent has made the flush here, he can put in that 4,000 and hope to pair the board.
And it's another heart, so Craft check has a flush as well, but not nearly as strong as Kohler's.
This is going to be very tough fold for Craft check. And a good fold.
Very good fold.
Show us.
So John Kohler
Come on,
pulls in that pot. A happy man as he gets his of the night. This is the match at Poker.com. Poker Dome Challenge. Stick around. More to come from the Poker Dome.